All right, here at the Nike Orlando opening regional with 2017 Starr linebacker Will Ignont. Will, what does it mean to you to come out here and compete for a shot to go to the opening?
Right now, it just means me coming out here and just showing people that I can play, especially in Florida. You know, they probably have some against Alabama boys that we can't play football, but I mean, that's my job. Me and Asa, my other boy that came down with me from Alabama, that's our job, just to come down here and ball out and show people we can play. I mean, I'm not trying to impress nobody. My offers speak for themselves, my game speaks for itself, my film does. So right now, it's just not about proving anybody wrong. It's just about doing me. You know, trying to get myself better there. That's what it's all about.
All right, pretend you're a recruiting analyst. What is the best part about this linebacker's game? What's the one part he probably still needs to work on?
Best thing about linebacker, you know, is just being able to hit somebody. I mean, with me being a big running back and used to playing running back, I'm always used to getting hit in my knees. So me being able to hit a lineman or hit one of them pulling guards, hit the running back, hit the quarterback when I'm rushing off the edge, I mean, there's no better feeling. I think the one thing I do need to work on is probably my pad level. I could work on being lower, but that's probably my biggest flaw right now.
Do you miss playing running back?
I do, but I'll be playing a lot of running back at IMG, so it'll be good. I think they're gonna break it up evenly for me, so it'll be great.
Now, are any schools actually recruiting you running back, or are you focused on linebacker?
Yes, sir. A lot of schools are giving me the option. I know Georgia just told me, you know, whatever I want to play, I can play. A lot of schools are really giving me the option. Michigan, UCLA with the whole Miles Jack deal. I mean, they're giving me the option, but I probably want to end up playing linebacker. I mean, I love linebacker now. Just from playing it last year, that was my first year ever playing it because I'd always been playing running back. I just fell in love with it.
So your childhood school, what poster did you have on your wall? What was the school you grew up loving?
The school I grew up loving was Auburn and LSU. Mainly Auburn, you know, that was in-state. I really loved Cam Newton. I always thought I was going to be a quarterback. And then LSU, most of my family's from LSU, Winsboro, which is about 2.5, maybe even 3 hours away from Baton Rouge. So, you know, I've always just liked LSU. You know, like if I wasn't going for Auburn, I'd go for LSU. So it was really those two schools.
What coach out of all these colleges recruiting you would you say you have the best relationship with right now?
The best relationship with, I won't just say a coach individually, but I'll say pretty much Auburn and Ole Miss's whole coaching staff and Scott White from UCLA. You know, I'm really tight with those guys. Me and Scott White talk almost every day, if not every day. We're talking every week for sure, every other day. Me and Auburn, you know, me and Coach Horton, Coach Steele. Me and Coach Steele built the relationship when he was at Alabama, being the inside linebacker coach. Then when he went to LSU, he went over there, offered me. I got a good relationship. I still carry my relationship over him. Now he's at Auburn, so it's just all working out, you know. Auburn's whole coaching staff, I'm really close with them. I'm really close with the guys from Ole Miss. I talk to those guys every day. So, you know, those three schools right there are really sticking out to me right now.
Now, would you say Auburn's your leader out of that group?
Yes, they are. They're on top right now.
Gotcha. Any schools outside the top three that you still have interest in?
Notre Dame. I really like Notre Dame, and I really like Georgia because, you know, they got 3 or 4 guys from Alabama. So, you know, I have a good relationship with all those guys, especially Coach Tucker. That was my recruiting coordinator when he was at Alabama. So I have a good relationship with those guys. And like I said, just the other day, they gave me the option, told me I could play whatever I wanted to play. They just wanted me there. So we'll see how it works.
So this Raiders hat, are you a Raiders fan or just like the look? Or
it's a long story. When Darren McFadden went to go play for the Raiders, of course I was a Raiders fan. Darren McFadden was my all-time favorite running back. When he went to the Cowboys, I hate the Cowgirls, so I decided to just keep on liking the Raiders because they got Latavius Murray, and he's pretty good. 3rd leading rusher in the league, so he's pretty good. So I just stick with the Raiders.
So you made the decision to transfer to IMG. We see 20 IMG athletes out here today, or maybe more. You guys just dropped off a bus. What was it about IMG that made you transfer down there?
Really just preparing my body, preparing myself mentally and physically for the next level, you know, as far as, you know, managing my time well, you know, getting to class on time, getting workouts on time, team meetings on time, you know, just preparing my body, eating the right thing, you know, drinking the right stuff, just getting my body right, not having too much body fat, you know, keeping my body fat percent low, just all that good stuff, you know, just trying to prepare myself for the next level. So when I get to college and I graduate in December, I'll be ready for what's going to hit me.
So it sounds almost like, I mean, it is college prep, but does it feel like you're in college already?
Yeah, it somewhat does, you know, having to manage your time. It gets tough sometimes. I mean, even with, sometimes you have to wake up at 5:50 in the morning and work out at 6, but I mean, it gets tough when it gets to those aspects because no one wants to wake up that early, but you got to think about it long term, you know. Do I want to be starting on Saturdays in the year? That's what you got to think about. Or do I want to be playing on Saturdays in the year? That's stuff you got to think about. So that's just what keeps me going.
All right, so take me through your longest day at IMG. What's your schedule like?
Let's see. I'll go through my day Friday.
Okay.
I woke up. I set my alarm for about 5:50. Set another one at 6 o'clock just in case I overslept. Wake up. I go run. I get on the Stairmaster, which is basically just steps nonstop. I do that for 20 minutes. I get on the tread wheel and just run for 10 minutes. So I get a quick 30-minute, just constantly moving. And then after that, I got about 45 minutes to go back to my room, take a shower, and get breakfast. 'Cause I have to eat. Breakfast is the most important part of the day, especially after working out like that. Get some fluids in me before I go to class, which starts at 7:45. We get out of school about 12:25. I have 3 classes a day, and on some days I have an online class, so I could kind of take my time with it. But we have great tutors that are there to help you throughout the day, LRC teachers, so that's a good thing. And we get out of class about 12:25. On a typical day, you'll have workouts at 1:30 like we did Friday. So, I mean, we get to the weight room about 1:20, but we still have to eat within that hour. So from 12:25 to 1:20, you have to have time to eat, go to your room and change, catch the train to East Campus to go work out. So after we work out for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, we'll go on the field on Fridays, and we'll tram over to the field house. We'll get on the field, we'll run individual stuff, a lot of team stuff now because we can do it year round. So I'm just working a lot of plays, just getting a new playbook in and all that good stuff for the new guys. And we'll run 707 for stuff like this, prepare us for camps and stuff, and just get us better. Like I know on Tuesday we play Manatee High School in 707, so that'll be good. And then after that, you're pretty much done with the day. After the football for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, you're about done with your day about 5:30. You get back to your room, maybe sometimes early in there, maybe about 5 o'clock. You're done with your day. You can go eat. The cafe will be open, and then you're pretty much done with your day. It's a whole day. It's long.
Definitely. All right, man. From the opening.